our vivid conference for today for civil works. We have several projects for today's vivid conference. Number one is contract ID number 24J0090, construction completion of multi-purpose building, Matabana, Nabas, Aklan with the ABC of 1,980,000. Contract ID 24J0091, construction multi-purpose building at Nabas, Aklan, PC of 10,147,500 pesos. For number 3, contract ID 24J0155, construction completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Lilo-An-San, Malinao, Aklan, with the ABC of 1,980,000. For number 4, contract ID 24J0192, completing of Barangay Agbanawan, Farm to Market Road, Barangay Agbanawan, Banga, Aklan, with the ABC of 14,925,000. For number 5, contract ID 24J0195, completing of Barangay Camanci, Norte, FMR, Numancia, Aklan, with the ABC of 14,925,000. Number 6, contract ID 24J0205, completing of Lilo-An-San, Ramon, Farm to Market Road, Barangay Lilo-An, and Barangay San Ramon, Aklan, with the ABC of 14,925,000. For the last, number 7 is contract ID 24J0230, completing of Sitio, Butong, Farm to Market Road, Barangay Laserna, Nabas, Aklan, with the ABC of 24,875,000. And also please be informed that we are being live streamed today by a YouTube channel. Depende ba sa Aklan District Engineering Office. So today is May 8, 2024. So before we start, let us have our opening prayer to be led by Engineer Paula Garcia Custodio.
Let us bow our heads and pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord, thank you for this wonderful time as we gathered in your name as we conduct our pre-bid conference. Guide us, Lord, and help us to be able to understand and follow the Government Procurement Reform Act to achieve the objectives of this undertaking. Create in us, O Lord, the desire to be more dedicated and committed to our duties and responsibilities. Teach us to be more responsive to the demands of integrity in public office. This we ask through your Son, Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Spirit.
And also for the dedication of forum today, so-called Engineer Paula Garcia.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So for today's pre-bid, we have 7 projects under civil works that are scheduled today. But before we proceed, let us run through with the attendance of our back members. Our back chairperson, Sir Hernan Banez.
Present.
Our vice chairperson, Sir Joey Oreta. Our 2 regular members are not present today, but we have 1 provisional member, Sir Johnny Dawson. Since there is a quorum, we may now proceed with the pre-bid conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Pao. So there's a quorum now. Let's continue. Let me call on the technical personnel from planning and design section to discuss detailed description of the project for today's pre-bid reports.
Again, good morning everyone. For the contract ID of 24GA0090, construction completion of multipurpose building, Matabana, Nabas, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 1,980,000. Project duration, 90 calendar days. Construction completion of multipurpose building, construction of 10 units of column and footing, 8 units of roof beam, 8 units of intermediate beam, roofing, equivalent to 241 square meter of pre-painted metal sheets, gutter, flashing, plastering, painting works, and electrical works. Painting works for the existing beams, columns, and bleachers. Demolition of existing bathroom located at the shed for the outdoor stairs with windows at the conference room and converting the other room into bathroom and pantry. Installation of railings and shed for the outdoor stairs with windows. Installation of one overhead window for the conference room and two windows for the bathroom and pantry, and installation of CHV under the stairs with plastering, and installation of roof cladding for both sides. Showing the perspective and the location map, the floor plan and the elevations. Again, the elevation and the section. The ground floor and the second floor, the schedule of windows and doors. Next, with a contract ID of 24GA 0091. Construction of multi-purpose building, Altavas, Aklan, with an ABC amount of 10,147,500, with a project duration of 200 calendar days. Project description: construction continuation of covered court with stage 6 units of column footing tie beams, wall footing, and roof beam. Installation of 3 units of truss with center, mid, and side struts. Roof beam 1, 480 square meter pre-painted metal sheets, and storm drainage and downspout. Construction of 2-story multi-purpose building, partial construction including structural framing, masonry works, finishing works, electrical works, septic tank, and embed of pipe for sanitary works only. Delivered to the FAO for the scope of works. Removal of existing multi-purpose building, concrete, steel. That is the perspective and the location map. Also showing the ground floor plan, the front elevation, the rear. Next, the contract ID of 24GA0155. Construction completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay, Lilo-An, Malinao, Aklan, with an ABC amount of 1,980,000, with a project duration of 90 calendar days. Project descriptions: construction and completion of multi-purpose building, construction of 2 units of column footing, 2 units of roof beam and bleacher on both sides of the court, construction of 1 span of roof equivalent to 119.40 square meter of pre-painted metal sheets with 1 unit of full truss, 1 unit of center strut beam, 2 units of middle strut beam, and 2 units of side strut beam, gutter, and flashing. Showing the perspective and the location map, the floor plan, the front and the section through AA, the rear and left elevation, and the section through AA. The foundation plan, the detail of column footing, the bleacher section, the purple detail.
Good morning, everyone. For the contract ID of 24GA0192, completing of Barangay Agbanawan FMR, Barangay Agbanawan, Banga, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 14,925,000, with a project duration of 129 calendar days. It is a completing of road with a total length of 1.88 lane kilometers, with a 5 meters width of PCCP with 0.23 meters thick with shouldering. It has a line ditch with a total length of 320 meters, a double barrel RCPC, and a double barrel box culvert. Showing is the topographic layout and the location map. The typical roadway sections. Next is the contract ID of 24GA0195, completing of Barangay Camanci Norte FMR Numancia Aklan with a EBC amount of 14,925,000 with a project duration of 130 calendar days. It is a completing of road, total length of 2.08 lane kilometers of 5 meters wide and has a thickness of 0.23 meters with 0.5 meters road shoulder including drainage, cross drainage, slope protection, and pavement markings. Showing the key map and the location map of the project. The topographic layout, the typical roadway sections. Next is the contract ID of 24GA0205, completing of Lilo-An to San Ramon FMR, Barangay Lilo-An and Barangay San Ramon, Malinao, Aklan, with the EBC amount of 14,925,000, with a project duration of 129 calendar days. It is a completing of road with a total length of 2.54 lane kilometers, 5 meters width of PCCP with 0.23 meters thickness and 1 meter shoulder width. Showing is the topographic layout of the project, its vicinity map and its location map. The typical roadway section. Next is the 24GA0230, completing of Sitio Butong FMR, Barangay Laserna, Nabas, Aklan, with the EBC amount of 24,875,000 pesos, with a project duration of 192 calendar days. It is a construction of road with a total length of 1.8638 lane kilometers, with a width of 2.5 meters, half lane, and its thickness is 0.23 meters. It has a provision of reinforced concrete slope protection with parapet on fill section, reinforced concrete slope protection with line ditch on cut section. It has also a 3-barrel reinforced concrete box culvert with a total length of 6 meters and cross drainage RCPC with a diameter of 0.91 meters with inlet and outlet. Showing is the topographic layout and the location map. The typical roadway section, and that's it. Thank you.
Yeah. So, any clarification or question regarding this detailed description of the project? So, if none, let's proceed now. As stated in our invitation to be prospective bidders should be number one, registered and verified by the Field Construction Accreditation Board or PICA with PICA license and for the various category. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Annex 2-1.1B, Section 2 and 3 of the bidding documents. Contractors, applicants who wish to participate in this bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPW Civil Works application or the CWA at the DPW's Procurement Service, 5th floor, DPW's building, Lipaso Drive, Port Villa, Manila. While those already enrolled shall keep the records current and updated. The contractor's eligibility to bid on the project will be determined using the DPW's contractor profile eligibility process or the CPEP and subject of further post-qualification. Information on the registration can be obtained from the PRS during working weekdays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or at the DPW's website www.dpws.gov.ph. For GPP Resolution number 15-2021, prospective bidders are required to upload and maintain current and the following eligibility documents in the pages. A. Registration certification, SEC or DTI registration. For B. Mayor's or business permit or its equivalent documents. C. Tax clearance. D. Pickup license and registration. And for the E. Audited financial statement. Any expired documents among the aforementioned eligibility documents shall render the Philippines Platinum Registration Certificate as automatically suspended, and its validity shall resume only once the said expired documents is already updated with the Philippines. So, for Calime's permit, the recent expired permit together with the official receipt as proof that the prosecuting leaders has applied for the renewal with the period prescribed by the LGU. Consequently, the prosecuted leaders shall maintain an updated and current Philippines Platinum registration and membership in the Civil Works Application or the CWA. Prosecuted leaders with expired eligibility documents have not yet updated the records in the CWA are advised to attach their newly updated Platinum registration and membership certificate. Only the following documents are required from prosecuted leaders prior to the sale of the bidding documents to it. A company ID or any government issued ID, authorization letter or C letter of intent for carrying funded project. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass or fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulation of the Republic Act 9184, otherwise known as the Government Procurement Reform Act, and shall be awarded to the lowest calculated responsive bidder who was determined as such during post-qualification. Interested bidder may further obtain fund information from the DPW's Aklan District Engineering Office, Aklan, and inspect the bidding documents at back conference room. And it is on District Engineering Office, Aklan during weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by the bidder on May 1, 2024 to May 21, 2024 from the address below and upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPPB with the various amount for the applicable fee. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the Philippine Government Electronic Procurement System and the website of the procuring entity provided that bidder shall pay the applicable fee for the bidding documents not later than the submission of their bids. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically or online. However, bidders shall only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Bids must be duly received by the Bidding Award Committee Secretariat at the address below for manual submission or electronic bids_aklan@dwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before May 21, 2024 at 10 a.m. All bids must be accompanied by the bid security in any of the acceptable forms in the amount stated in the ITB close rating. Bid opening shall be on May 21, 2024, immediately after the deadline of the submission of bids at Bidding Award Committee, Conference Room, DPW's Engineering Office, Aklan. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidder's representative who choose to attend at the address below. Late bids shall not be accepted. The DPW's Engineering Office, Aklan, reserve the rights to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with the Section 41 of the Republic Act 9184 in its implementing rules and regulation, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. So, any clarification or question? So there is none. The PBID conference for today, May 8, 2024, is hereby adjourned. Thank you.